Well, I was sitting outside and the children, and what happened when I turned my back, I see the house engulfing in flames.
Et puis just brûlé, well, they non vinn la capoué, capon bombe l'eau capoué l'eau aller oui. Et il te vinn trop fort vent capante, ou ça blé vent capante. Il fait capoué, so nous just pour espérer ambulance là.
The anxiety of becoming homeless and dispossessed as a result of a fire and other natural and man-made hazards can feel overwhelming. Survivors of house fires confront uncertainties and endure tribulation. Poor and low-income households typically can't afford home insurance, making starting over after losing everything even more daunting.
I ended up losing passports, document, paper and everything. No documents, nothing was saved. Furniture's everything, gone.
The feeling is not good at all. We're feeling very bad on that.
Poor and low-income households looking to rebuild their lives after a tragedy can depend on the Honorable Philip J. Pierre Administration for support. With the Pierre-led Administration, all hope is not lost. Prime Minister Pierre immediately reinstated the Distress Support Fund after assuming office in 2021. The Prime Minister's empathy for citizens in distress inspired Taiwan to partner with the Government of Saint Lucia to re-establish the Distress Support Fund.
We again during our receiving a record of donation for the distress fund. And the distress fund is an example of the philosophical position of this government. A position that says that whereas people should insure their houses against natural disasters and against fires, everyone will not be able to insure their houses, no matter whether we know it's a necessity, but they will not be able to do it. And the distress fund is a philosophical position that says the government must step in and assist people who cannot insure their houses through the normal means because of their income levels or because they don't have security of tenure or something. And that is why the disaster fund is philosophically important.
In 2023, Taiwan's contribution to the Distress Support Fund increased its annual allocation to a historic $1 million. On June 3, 2024, Taiwan Ambassador to Saint Lucia, His Excellency Peter Chen, handed over $800,000 to the Distress Support Fund, ensuring Saint Lucians in need can rely on the government for assistance with putting their lives back together.
We wholeheartedly support the Distress Fund, reinstated by the Saint Lucian government under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, which aims to care for the vulnerable and create a stable and secure home for all. While we hope for favorable weather conditions, we must always be prepared. This is another critical function of this distress fund. With the government standing as a pillar of support, the people can confidently rebuild their homes in the aftermath of unexpected disasters or tragedy.
Reinstating the Distress Support Fund demonstrates the Pierre Administration's commitment to protecting the most vulnerable members of our society and assures the public that they can depend on the government for support when they need it most. Office of the Prime Minister.